Hello there and welcome to another episode of Cutting Through the Bullshit. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Snyder, and I am a high performance mentor. Through my unique blend of strategy, mindset, and intuition, I help men and women to cut through the BS in order to create the life and business they desire. So this episode's going to be short and sweet, shorter than even my short ones, and then I'm going to record another one after this, but I really wanted to share this and be able to share it on my socials. So I was in Massachusetts last weekend with my family, and the beauty of our businesses is that we can run them from the phone, right? It's kind of a catch-22 where you're like, oh, cool, I can run my business from my phone, but also, dang it, I can run my business from my phone. It feels like you're never fully disconnected. But anyways, we're in the car, and I'm on the way to my dad's cottage on the lake, and the business phone rings. The business phone has a very different ringtone than my actual cell phone. So the business phone rings, and my girls immediately stop talking in the car because they know I'm going to answer it. So I answer it. The gentleman on the phone is asking for something specific, and I said, okay, I'm actually not in the office right now. Can you go ahead and email that information to me, and I'll get you a quote over as soon as I get back to the office? He said, yeah, absolutely. What's the email? I gave him the email and then disconnected. And so when I got off the phone, my 8-year-old said to me, Mommy, why did you just lie to him? And I said, what do you mean, sweetheart? She said, your office is in Virginia. You're not going to be at the office soon. Why didn't you just tell him that you were in the car with your kids on the way to your dad's house? Like, why did you lie to him? And I said, well, I wasn't trying to give him too much information. I was trying to keep it short and to the point. And technically, I'm not in the office right now. So in the business world, this worked out beautifully because I'm not in the office, but I'll get back to you as soon as I get in the office. I said, so as soon as we get to Papa's house, once we're settled, I'm going to open my laptop and I will respond to his email. Easy peasy, right? Then later that afternoon, I got another call while we were sitting by the water, and I said, I apologize for missing your phone call earlier. I was actually in a meeting, but I see your email and I'll get back to it. And I got off the phone, and my brother-in-law looked at me and he said, in a meeting? He said, that's genius. I said, I know. I said, they don't need to know that I was actually out on the boat tubing or that I was water skiing or whatever it may be, right? Like, I wasn't ignoring you. I was going to get back to you as soon as I had the opportunity to do it. But these are two things that I have loved to use that have actually helped me be more flexible in my business without being constantly available and still present with my kids, right? So I can put my phone down for a couple of hours, and then when I check in, I'll say, oh, I apologize, I was in a meeting, right? The meeting could have been going down a water slide with my kid at the water park, right? Like, that is the flexibility of remote work. You don't necessarily have to be available 24/7. And quite frankly, that's exhausting to even think about being available 24/7. And so just these key little phrases, oh, I apologize, I was in a meeting, or I'm sorry, I'm not at the office right now. I will get back to you as soon as I get there, right? Like, those are regular things that happen in on-site work, right? When you're in an office, right? You don't immediately respond to every email if you're in a meeting. There's also times when maybe you're not in the office and you're on site looking at something, measuring something, like whatever it is, right? And so being able to still use the same vernacular and still have a flexible life is actually quite enjoyable because I was in a meeting, and that's okay, right? I was meeting with my kids at the lake. It's perfect. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you, this little caveat. Maybe you can use it, maybe you can't, but it has made working from my phone way more enjoyable because I'm not feeling guilty about the different things that are happening. So I'm sending you a whole lot of love. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, be you, because the world needs more of you. Bye.